Hey guys, I'm Heidi with Heavenly Minded Homeschool and welcome to my channel. So not only do I have a little bit of a day in the life vlog for you all, but we're also going to take a moment to chat a little bit about what I've been doing for our homeschool rhythm throughout our day's schedule and things I'm doing to not feel like such a lame mom. So stay tuned, that's what we're talking about today.
Baby. Oh! What happened to the baby? I have a baby.
So draw a line from each picture to the corner, to the correct number on the timeline to show what happened in order. So what would happen first? No, draw it to the number. Yeah. So
A got made.
yeah. So draw that down to the 1.
And then
Yeah.
welcome back to the breakfast. Hi guys. Hi. Hey. So yeah. So very good. Banana. Wait there. Mom,
Say bye.
hi guys.
All right, say bye.
No.
Say bye, guys.
No.
All right, let's go finish cleaning the floors.
No.
Bye, guys. Aw, that ruined your little life? I'm so sorry. getting ready for Bible, Bumby? Yes? Look how cute you are. Hey, are you super cute? Yes. Yes, you are. You're so cold. Poor baby. All right, guys, come here. Let's practice our Shema before Daddy's ready. Little beam. All right, ready? Not like that, Lola. All right, Gigi, the new verse we added on was, you shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. Okay, but we'll do the whole thing again so you can remember, okay? Ready, Trav? Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. Ready?
Yeah.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them as frontlets between your eyes. Oh, sorry. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. Olivia's goofing me up, I know. Ready? Let's try again. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your... All right, you go.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise. You shall bind them on your hands as a sign, right?
Yep, it's a sign on your hand.
And a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes.
Dude, that was like perfect. Good job.
Thanks.
Read Proverbs.
Proverbs what?
Proverbs 14. We
What?
already did that.
Proverbs 14. That's what the girls have been memorizing.
Yeah, we just did that though. Remember?
Ooh, what about Proverbs 8?
Close to 14.
That looks good.
I have 28.
You'll do 14 later.
Can you do 14 now?
Can you do it? Go ahead.
What was 14?
I have it right
A
here.
wise woman.
Oh, a wise woman builds a home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. Those who follow the right path fear the Lord. Those who follow the wrong path
Just,
despise him.
yeah.
Good job.
She hasn't even
Do you remember the next part? A fool's proud talk.
She didn't do that one.
Becomes a wise and
That beats him,
mu-
but the words of the wise keep them
And she
safe.
didn't do 4, but I.
Yeah, she did 3 though. All right, we'll work on that later. Let's read Proverbs 8 with Daddy.
Okay.
I was pretty good. Wait, hold on, I'm not at 8.
Well, I mean 15.
Where is Daddy?
Dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for today, and thank you so much for each other. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to read from your word together. Father, please help us understand what we read. Bless today, let your will be done, and come get us soon. We love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
all to you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Listen as wisdom calls out. Hear as understanding raises her voice. On the hilltop along the road, she takes her stand at the crossroads. By the gates at the entrance to the town, on the road leading in, she cries out loud. Aloud, I call to you, to all of you. I raise my voice to all people. You simple people use good judgment. You foolish people show some understanding. Listen to me, for I hate me, and all who hate me love death.
Isn't that neat, seeing Jesus talking in Proverbs? He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
So you call it tomorrow.
What is it?
Proverbs 14.
Oh Lord Jesus, thank you so much for today, and thank you so much for each other. Thank you again for your word. Father, please lead and guide and bless our day today. Let your will be done and come get us soon. We love you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So glittery.
You guys made some good slime yesterday.
I know.
See?
I'll make more.
Let's see how glittery it is. I don't know if I can get it. Ooh.
Oh, ow.
So getting into today's topic, outside of our little vlog and how our family's doing, I want to talk specifically about kind of this area that my life has needed a little bit of help on. So I figure if I've been working on it, I might as well share it and pray that it can be a blessing to at least somebody else out there. I found myself in kind of this weird spot in being like, step one over here is that I have been working to get my habits, my personal priorities in their proper place. That's why we have the HMH Collective, right? That is our membership group here on YouTube. And over there we have members only exclusive videos where we've been doing a New Year refresh and refocus. So we've been taking that to go through and look at our spiritual habits. We're going to go to physical habits, mental habits, and look at those and refresh and refocus them. So that way we are putting our priorities in line. We are getting ourselves in gear. If you guys haven't joined us already, you're totally invited to come over and do that. I even am sharing with everybody over there in that group where I think we're going to go for the next series. So we're going to keep the membership program open and do special exclusive series for people there that want to come join in. So right now we're doing the refresh and refocus, then we're going to do something for Passover, and then it's looking like, Lord willing, I gave them a little heads up, but we're probably going to go into a parenting in the end of days and looking at these habits for our whole family, kind of bringing the kids into that. But first and foremost, before we get to that, we want to work on self. We want to make sure that we are right and we are living that example and doing all of the things. So for me, I've been really working on overhauling my own personal just priorities, habits, what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got like that over here. Then on the other side of it, I have this spot that I tend to fall in, and I don't know, maybe it is this time of year where it's like, it's cold out, so it takes a little more work to have things put together for the kids, where I feel like most of the year when spring, fall, and even summertime, the weather is so nice outside. My kids are just naturally just outdoors a lot. They just are playing and they're building and they're doing whatever on earth they're doing. Where wintertime, I feel like it takes a little bit more on my end of it to kind of get that going. So then I'm over here feeling like just a bad mom. Just in general, where my husband and I sit down and we have conversations and he's like, oh my goodness, I feel like they're just basically ending up spending too much time doing nothing or doing things that they may have a time and a place, but they're doing too much of it. And so trying to find that like, okay, so I'm trying to get these new habits and get myself in line, because I'll just be for real with y'all, especially the end of this past year, like I dropped the ball. I was not doing so well, like me, myself. And so that meant that everything else suffered to some degree. So I need to get myself refocused, refreshed, and doing the things I need to be doing. But then I'm also feeling like a bad mom because my kids are not getting to do the things that they should be doing. So I want to go ahead and share these things in case, unfortunately, somebody else is in the same position or at least something similar in what we're doing that seems to really be helping. So the first thing that I did, and I've done this before, if you guys have been around for a while, you've seen me talk about this, but something that really helps me like force change to start happening in like a somewhat organized manner is that of creating a block schedule or a daily rhythm. So this is my process and how I do it. I'm going to give you the quick recap and then I'm going to show you mine. What I do is I will pull out a piece of paper and I will write from the time we normally wake up until bedtime, okay? I will write every hour down. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do the whole thing. I'll write it down. And then I'll start filling in the musts, the necessity things. So things like feeding the children, right? When our youngest takes a nap, bedtime, stuff like that, bath time, whatever. I'll put in those things. That's where it's kind of pulling all these things together for me. I'm taking my habits that we're doing in the New Year Refresh and Refocus, and I am making a slot for those here in my list. I'm going to grab this for you, but we've got our handy dandy little booklets that come in our membership group there, and they have all of our, they have all of our habits in here, right, that we're tracking. So I have my cool little booklet that I hold on to throughout the days that helps me make sure I'm getting all of my things checked off. But I've gone ahead then here on my list of the things that we have to do and making sure that I am putting a spot for these things that I need to do. So now that I've put in the necessity things, right, breakfast, lunch, dinner, kiddos nap, homeschool time, bedtime, bath time, whatever the things are that I know we have, I've looked at my habits from the New Year Refresh and Refocus, and I've added those in there, my Bible reading, prayer time, all the different things, and my study time. I've put all of that stuff in there. Then I'm able to look at all of the hours and go, okay, what do we still need to work in? And that's where this is kind of helping me on the other side here of feeling like a lame mom and figuring that out. And that's what I want to share with you guys, because block scheduling I think is pretty easy. Write out the hours you have, fill in the things you absolutely need to do, the habits that you are trying to make sure that you are doing each and every day and having a spot for those. But then looking at the things that you wish you could add into your day. I know I'm going to have more of these. They'll be a little bit changed as we go through the New Year Refresh and Refocus series, because we've got physical habits we're going to be adding in here soon. We have mental habits we're going to be adding in. So I know that I've got a couple areas here that are going to have some adjustments. But before I get into that part of it, I sat down and I started thinking, what are some of the things that I wish I had dedicated time to do with my children? Not that I believe that it's my job to entertain them and to keep them busy all the time or whatever, but I know that there's just been too many days, too much time where I'm busy. I have things that I'm working on. My husband's busy. He's working. We both work full-time from home with our ministry, and the kids end up just spending too much time playing video games or watching TV or doing things that we're okay with them doing in a small percentage, but these things are just becoming too much. And so once I filled in our priorities, like I shared with you guys our chore card system that we've been using, I love that. The kids do that every single morning. We got meals put in there, meal prep time put in there. I got my habits, my different Bible reading times, I got those put in there. I made sure that I had blocks for each of my kids for the homeschool lessons that they need to do each day. But then I looked at these different times, especially for us. We kind of prioritize getting all of our school, all of that, our chores on our school, all of that done first thing in the morning. We do Bible study with Daddy as kind of part of our morning routine. We get their schoolwork done. We get our chores done. All of that like necessity stuff is knocked right out of the park first thing in the morning. So then that leaves me this period in the afternoon that I'm going, okay, if I know I've filled in most of my necessity items up here, but I have all of this down here, how can I structure that so that way it's a little more efficient? That way I'm taking care of these habits and these things that I know I need to be doing, but also being not such a lame mom, and not just letting them kind of, fall off into nothingness if we can help it. And so I wanted to share with you guys a couple things that we've decided to do that so far is working pretty stinking well. We're pretty excited about it. So what we've decided to do is we do give the kids still a little bit of screen time. It's kind of our quiet time over here, and we're okay with it. We're totally fine with that. Believe in that however you want to do it. If you want, this time could be our kids love audiobooks. They love playing with Legos. They love painting. This can be something. But for us in the afternoon, right after this lunch period, this is when our 3-year-old goes down for a nap. So if we can have the house relatively quiet, it makes life better for everyone. So this is where I allow the kids a set window of time that they can have their quiet time, screen time, collection, whatever there is. This is usually something they love playing together. They have certain games that they're allowed to play, and it's a great time for them to do that. That allows mom and dad a little bit of everybody's quiet and content. We can go knock a podcast out and get that done. So that in the afternoon works really well for us. After we've finished that, I still have a little bit of time before the 3-year-old is up. That gives me 1 hour every day to dedicate to getting my work done. That means I have to stay focused because I have 1 hour all day long to get all of my work done I need to get done. Sure, I have a couple other windows where if time allows, I can fit a little bit in here or there, but mainly it means I have 1 hour each day that I need to be focused and maximize my time. So that really helps for me. For me, knowing that I have a set focus, it's kind of like when we did the Fly Lady system. I told you guys to use our timers. When the timer's going, it allows you to get stuff done really quick because you're not getting distracted. You know you're kind of racing against the clock. But after that, about the time that our 3-year-old wakes up, we have this huge chunk in the afternoon where she's up, she's ready to play, she's refreshed and full of energy, and we can get things done. So for us, that's where we decided, I want to be outside every day. Even when it's cold, it's too easy to use that excuse to not get outside. And our bodies need that. It's good for us. So unless the weather is completely out of control, every day that's me going outside with the kids. That allows us to get some outside chores done. I gave us a little block of like, hey, when we first get out, let's do some chores. Pick up random trash, maybe split up some firewood, whatever the things are that need to get done. We have a little bit of a window to do that. And then just an open window for the kids to play. I can get in a walk or something like that if I wanted to, or just play with them. But that gives us an opportunity every afternoon to get outside, especially after the 3-year-old's had her nap. We need to run some of that recharged energy out. After that, then we can come in and we can do some of these fun family activities. I shared with you guys before, we've typically done something in our homeschool where we set themes to different days or something like that. And that's kind of what we've done here. I've decided that when we come in the afternoon, I want to make sure that I'm getting at least 30 minutes each day to do some focused cleaning in the house, kind of like my Fly Lady zone cleaning, if you guys followed that with me. So that gives me a little bit of a window after they've been outside playing. We've spent, an hour just together outdoors. They can come in, the kids can have a snack. I can have one room that I focus on per day to just get whatever done that I can get done in that 30 minutes that day. We can have dinner. I include the kids in helping prep dinner. We sit down and eat together, and then we have this evening time of family activity. And so this is what I'm really excited to share with you guys. So we've taken care of all of our school stuff in the morning. We've had some quiet time in the early afternoon where I can get work done. We can get podcasts recorded. The kids can play. They can do their thing. Then we go outside, we run, we play. We come in, we get a little bit of cleaning done, and then after dinner, we can have a fun family activity. So we just use this little note card here, but I sat down with the kids the other night, and what we did is we just pulled up Pinterest at first, and we just Pinterest searched fun activities with kids at home or something like that, and started looking through just to get ideas and say, hey, what are some fun different things that you guys would like to do, that instead of everybody just kind of off doing their own thing, or just sitting down and turning the TV on, or really anything else, what's something that we can all just, mom and dad can put their work down, the kids can put down whatever they're doing, and we can come and do something fun together. And what we decided is we gave every day kind of a theme or an activity that will change as we need to, but something that we can kind of focus on coming together and doing in the evening after dinner, instead of just kind of everybody going off on their own or doing something not as productive. So we want to go ahead and start this time after dinner with an additional time of Bible study. We love the Action Bible, and so we're going to use the Action Bible to sit down, and in the morning we study out of just our standard normal Bibles, but in the evening we'll go ahead and do the same, but in the Action Bible, just to give the younger kids especially some more picture reinforcement of everything that we're studying into. And when we finish that, we can go ahead and work on the day's activity. So this is what our kids came up with. Sunday's activity is make slime. Lily is the slime queen. Our daughter Lily loves slime. My kids have watched all the slime videos, slime school, all of the stuff. They love it. They can't get enough of it. So for me to go ahead in my grocery pickup each week, grab the few supplies so that way we can have enough stuff to try out different slime recipes, that is our Sunday activity. Mondays, we have homemade Play-Doh. We made some great Play-Doh earlier this week. I even put some essential oils in it so it smelled like snickerdoodle. It was kind of too good. Everybody just wanted to eat it. I probably shouldn't do that one again. On Tuesday, we did DIY Mad Libs. That was hilarious. I just Googled kids Mad Libs or something like that, and we got one that was like Minecraft Mad Libs, Daddy, me, all of us. We went around and everybody took turns filling in the different words, and then I read them out loud, and we were all howling laughing. It was hilarious. We had so much fun. The only day that we don't have an activity is Wednesdays. Wednesday evening we have service, and so Wednesdays are already kind of just crazy for us. The kids have different Bible shows they usually sit down and watch while Daddy and I are getting ready, and then we have church service. So Wednesday doesn't have an activity. On Thursday, it was something our kids really wanted to do, was work on writing a story together. So kind of like maybe writer's tea time or something. We'll just gather around the table after we have finished dinner and our Bible study and work on writing a story together. On Friday, they wanted to have game night. So playing Zilch with dice, Uno, any of the games. We'll just pull out games and play games. Friday night is going to be game night. Our daughter recently, at the encouragement of our dental hygienist, was recommended Greedy Granny and loves Greedy Granny. They've been having so much fun with that game. So Friday is the night where we'll just pull out all the games and play and have fun. And then something I wanted to do for a while, it might sound cheesy, but I've been all about wanting to do this for a while, is we've decided Saturday evenings will be a tea party. So while my teenage son might go ahead and politely decline to hang out with us so much on Saturday night, Saturdays my husband is usually very, very busy just preparing, doing his final preparations for the service that he's going, the sermon that he'll give on Sunday. So Saturday's just really busy for him. We usually don't see him as much on Saturday, but that makes it perfect that me and the girls can have a relaxing tea party Sunday evening and give teenage brother a little bit of a break, and he can go kind of do whatever he wants to do. Although he's welcome to join us, but I have a feeling we're not going to see him as much. He might pop by for whatever snacks that we have and then carry on. But that gives us something fun that the girls and I in the afternoon can be working on putting together and preparing for, and then sit down in the evening and have a tea party together. So those are our things that we have put together that we are doing each and every day. Again, just giving us more fun things that we can do together, memories that we can create, as opposed to just kind of sitting in front of a screen or me being too busy, them being left to kind of their own devices, and allowing us to pull together and to do things together. And I'm just so excited and enjoying it so much that I wanted to share it with you guys. So again, my tips is I write it all out, what each hour, half hour is usually how mine comes up, how they're going to be broken down. I type this out. We printed out multiple copies. My husband has one in his office. We have one next to the computer, one on the fridge. Everybody has a list of this, so you can look up at any time and say, hey, it's 3 o'clock. What am I supposed to be doing right here? Oh, okay, it's time to head outside. We're getting yard work done. That allows everybody to kind of see where everything is at, which I love. And then the kind of seal this all up, make this work as far as block scheduling, is I set reminders in my phone. So I go to my alarms and I set an alarm. Every hour, every half hour, however you want to do it. I set an alarm with what it is that we need to be doing at that time. So 8:30, chore cards, 9 o'clock, Virginia school, 9:30, Lily school, 10 o'clock, whatever it is. I put whatever those things are and set alarms. It might seem a little crazy at first, but every time the alarm goes off, stop what you're doing, move on to where you should be. That allows you to stay focused, to stay on track. Every time that alarm goes off, it tells you what you need to do next, and you can move on to the next thing. If something gets a little crazy, okay, we're just going to set it down and move on to the next thing. So the first little bit, you might be really, really, really reliant on those alarms to tell you what you need to be doing next. But just like anything else, the more and more you do it, the more and more of a habit it just naturally becomes. And then you're no longer completely reliant. You're already starting to work toward those things. I've also noticed that just having that alarm go off with that third party there of the phone alarm or whatever you want to set it up on, it helps the kids and me as well, where all of a sudden when it goes, I'm like, hey, sorry, it is what it is. It's time to move on to the next thing. It's time to go get that done. The things that I don't want to do, when it goes off, it's like, snap, I have to get up and do this now, don't I? Yep, just get up and go do it. So setting those alarms, having the backup with, the printable routine that I can have up in the different places that will see it has really been such a big help to just get going, get moving, to put these habits into action, but to allow to get all the things done that need to be done, and then focus on fun things that we can do in that in-between. So we're not just kind of getting lost and letting the days slip by. We're being more productive, more efficient, but most importantly, we're drawing together. We are being intentional about the time that we have with our children, because you blink and it goes by so quickly. And having this ability to kind of, okay, let's get done what we need to do, but let's have fun. Let's enjoy these days that we have together has been just really, really enjoyable. So I wanted to share that all with you guys today, praying that it can be an encouragement. I'm sure by the time I get done putting all this together, this is going to be a very long video, but I pray that it still blessed you guys regardless of how long it was. Hopefully the podcasts lately have been serving you. Of course, you guys are invited to come over and join us at our church, AP Bible Church. Every Friday, I'm putting out a new design in our Heirs of the Promise shop, so be sure to go check that out. You guys have been just so wonderful with sharing those and ordering different things. It's been so fun to create those products for you. So make sure you get over and check all of those out. And then, of course, come over and join us in the collective if you haven't already, so you can join in. I love having that community and accountability as we're going through these habits, getting in line, because I know I needed it. So I thank you guys for all of that. Otherwise, we will see you back here next Tuesday. Looking forward to hearing from you guys down in the comments. Have a wonderful day. We will see you guys all next time. Bye, guys. What'd you guys do?
Looking for fish or hold on, I got it. Trying to grab him, hold on.
Trying to catch fish?
Yeah, I don't know what he is, but he seems to be okay out of water. So.
The salamander, maybe?
Yeah, I think he is.
Let me see here. Just move your hand so I can.
Hold on.
You got him? Oh my goodness.
What is he?
Hold on, get still. He's a salamander. Let me try to get a clip of him. He is so careful him. You don't hurt him.
I'm not trying to. They don't bite, right?
No.
Hold on, let me drop the net.
Focus. Oh my goodness, how cute is he?
He's so cute. Hey, I want to put him back in the net, but maybe we can keep him as long as we can.
No, he needs to go back in the water. Hold him still.
You Coyote
Look
Peterson
how cute
something.
He is. You Coyote Peterson something?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. Oh, hey, buddy.
He is so cute. He's going, what on earth is happening to me? Poor little thing. Go put him back in the creek before he gets totally... I know, but that's not very nice. We gotta go let him back in, and then we'll finish up our walk and our outdoor time on this actually rather nice winter day. Yes.